Hello folks, and this is just a quick video to do an update on the boxes of Lego, the mixed boxes of Lego I bought online and where we are. Now there's been a big gap between me buying them and actually doing anything with them, several months in fact. So yesterday I got a bit of time. I'm going to start with this. We actually found a figure for this in the box. So I've just got to finish this bit here, the front bit. And put on this, which is in the box somewhere, and we will have the fuel truck, which isn't bad. Did manage to finish this and just have to build. There's a trailer that goes with it. The trailer's a pretty easy build based on this, so that won't take too much, which is great. But this one is finished in itself. This I found in amongst this and finished it last night as well. It was a quick little thing because most of it was together. This is mostly done. Again, I've got up here to do, and there's a particular screen, but I have a whole thing of screens that I need to root through to find that. And for some reason I can't find this one online last night to see what else was missing, so I need to go back and have a look at that. This again is all but finished except for the bonnet piece, which again, there's 9 boxes of mixed Lego. It's in there somewhere. It's just a case of finding it and having a route through, and I probably moved it 10 times looking for other pieces. And then there's this one. This is actually a fire truck. It is the airport fire truck, and at the moment we are going really well with it, and a lot of it was found in one box, but the rest doesn't seem to be in that box. But I do have quite a few parts for it set to one side over here. Got the roof, tires, got the fire hose, a few other bits like that. They're all put to one side, and that'll be pretty cool actually when it's finished. I'm looking forward to getting that one finished. We'll try not to wreck it while we're doing it. So these are just some of the builds that are coming out of all of these mixed boxes that I bought. It is a slow process when you don't do it very often. As I said, there's been a gap of several months between buying them and me actually doing anything. So, you know, there's that as well. So here's some of the figures that came out of it as we go. Statue of Liberty, I love Legoland. That's a Ninjago guy. I actually was looking for him last night. He was right there. I have his hammer. This is a little chef. This is a cop mixing his arms. That goes with an entire set now. Most of the set actually put to one side now, and I should have kept it for the video, but all I'm missing out of it is him and a small buggy, and that's the whole. It was a Spider-Man set. Them were not in it. And then there's a whole bunch of other minifigure parts, like the Batman chest, and there's a Batman here just without the cowl, and so on, that still have to be gone through and see which ones can be finished off as well. So that was just an update because I did the video a bit back of the actual boxes as they were, and that doesn't include obviously all of these here that were in the process of being built, of which I made no progress here last night, but I did with these, and not that one, but with these, and this was actually started a new build instead of tackling those. So yeah, there's one or two up here where there's a Technic digger back there. There is a piece I cannot find to finish it, and it's to put the bucket on, and I cannot find it. It doesn't seem to be in the box, but as I said, these boxes are still half full, so that's going to take a while. And it's the same with some of these. Got a great start on them, and then you run into missing pieces. That's a Harry Potter set I just couldn't be bothered to finish yet, which I will have to get to at some stage. This is a police helicopter. That's a no, that's a helicopter. One is a helicopter, one is a plane. That's just thrown on top. That I'm missing the actual front bow like this on it. Haven't come across it, so can't go much further. Well, I could ignore it and build on, but it's a Lamborghini. That's actually the oldest piece in here that I've never finished. And there's a few other bits and pieces. So there was a whole bunch of Batman stuff, which is now here. Not that car, obviously. That's out of a friend set. That's off the Lego truck. But again, it's not. I don't have it all. So, but what I've started doing is boxing sets I know together This is a farmer set, but I'm missing the other one of these, and without it you can't build a barn, and so on. So what I started doing just yesterday, putting the ones I know that are a set into a container separate, so that I can get to them and actually try to finish off some of these sets, because then I went off last night after doing that for quite a bit, and just went off and built some sets that I had. So I built the Stormtrooper, the Shock Trooper mech. It's the last mech I've the others built, and just decided to build him. And then I went away and I built this, and it is obviously Ghost Rider, and it is a Spider-Man set. Spider-Man came with him, but I bought it because of this guy, and it's epic. And the bike is so cool, really cool bike. Have to say, look at the front of it. Look at him. It is a phenomenal little build and ultra cool. And while I actually display my figures on things like this, and I have a bunch of them in another room, this guy's staying on the bike, because look at that. So I'll do a review on this maybe tonight separately. I just wanted to do a follow-up video on some of the mixed boxes that I actually finally, after 4.5, 5 months, got to sit down and do some bits on it last night. And we'll hopefully again next week get a good few hours on it as well. So, and then I found this guy who's an ice cream truck guy. Just need to finish him off. I have a ton of parts for minifigs as well, different ones. Obviously the Star Wars ones go into my own collection, as do Batman go into my own collection. Everything else will be finished, built, and moved on, because it's not what I want. So yeah, any questions? Don't forget, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a follow. Let me know what you're building at the moment, and let me know what you think is cool. Let me know what you think is not cool. And if you see something that you really want, we'll do some sort of a deal, man. We'll do a swap deal. I'm all for that when I finish them. The reason I build them is to make sure they're 100% before I move them on, because so when I buy the boxes, and I've said this before, I buy the boxes because the stuff in it I want. I take what I want out. Then I rebuild the Lego, because no Lego should be left behind. Put it back together. It might not always be 100% the pieces that came in the set, but it is always 100% Lego pieces. And then I just move them on to people that need it for their own projects, their own builds. I do keep a couple because I end up liking them for some reason, but not many, unless it's Star Wars, in which case it's mine. And then I just got into keeping all Batman, as well. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're building. Let me know the team you follow. And if you are on the Instagram or TikTok, I'm on there as legoman.50. Give me a follow, drop me a comment, I'll follow you back straight away. I do lives once a week on the TikTok, usually Monday or Tuesday. Just did one last night. Today's Tuesday. I did it last night. Next week it'll be Tuesday. So if you're watching this before Tuesday the 21st, I will be on TikTok live that night, usually around the 8 bells mark. If not, just drop by, say hi, let me know what you're building anyway. Talk soon.